Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'll be showing you how I created this really pretty minimalist nail art design in honor of World Art Day next Monday. So as usual, I'm starting with filing the tips to perfect the shape and then going in with a base coat. I will list everything down below in case I forget to mention something. The polishes I'm using for this set are this Madame Glam shade in Aurora, a random nude shade from a brand that no longer exists, and the Madame Glam pudding gel in the shade Winter Blue. Starting with the shade Aurora, I'm going to apply that on the first two nails. The nude goes on the next two nails. I really love this nude shade, but the brand no longer exists and I'm on the hunt for another one like it. I like that it's more beige rather than pink and the tone is very neutral. So if you have any suggestions for similar shades, leave them in the comments below. And finally, the pudding gel will go on the last nail. After doing two coats, I'm using this gold foil. And I'm just going to use some pointy tweezers to pull the foil apart into smaller flakes. And now I'm just going to place them down sporadically on the nails. And using this silicone tool to break up the flakes even more and press them down onto the nail. I'm not doing too many gold flakes, it's just to add a bit of dimension to the design. And I really like to impress the flakes onto the nail so they're very, very flat. And I like keeping the placements pretty random and not too perfected. I like when each nail has a different pattern going on. I like using the silicone tool to really burnish foils onto the nail. Once I have the gold flakes how I like them, I'm going to encapsulate the nails under clear builder gel. This way the gold flakes are secure and won't get disturbed by any of the nail art or filing that comes after. So I start with a thin slip layer and then go over that with a slightly thicker layer to fully encapsulate the foils and create a nice apex to the nail. I'm not sure what's going on with my lighting here, so I'm sorry if the colors are a bit overexposed. Once those come out of the lamp, I am wiping off the sticky inhibition layer so that I can file. Now that the foils are secure under their clear builder gel layer, I can continue with filing and don't need to worry about messing up the foil placement underneath. I'm using a buffer file to smooth out the builder layer so it's even and the shape is perfected. I prefer doing nail art over a matte surface typically, so I'll usually buff up the nail to remove the shine or use a matte top coat to create a soft surface for the nail art. I just find that sometimes with a shiny surface, it can cause the nail art to slip around while I'm working, while with a matte surface, everything just stays gripped into place. Once all the nails are buffed up, I am using some alcohol to remove the dust, and I am left with a smooth, matte surface. And these are the stickers I'll be using for the design, as well as this gold glitter. Now, starting on the middle nail, I'm using the Glam pudding gel to create a circle in the middle of the nail. I'm starting out with a rough sketch, and we'll slowly perfect the shape. The idea of this nail is kind of minimalist, modern, abstract art mix, so I'm not concerned about getting the perfect shape. I want it to look abstract, and in fact, perfection would take away from this effect. On the second nude nail, I'm going to create another geometric abstract design. I am starting with a kind of semicircle in the corner on the top of the nail. And again, it's not meant to be perfectly shaped or even. It's supposed to look abstract. On the opposite side, on the bottom of the nail, I'm creating a rectangle in the same abstract effect. And now going in with a second coat for all of the designs. Now I'm taking this round nail art sticker and I'm placing it over the nail with the painted circle. However, I'm purposely placing it off-centered to add to the abstractness. And then using this leafy design, I am going to place it on an angle between the circle and the rectangle on the other nude nail. Next, on the second nail, I am taking this square-shaped sticker and placing it in the center of the nail. And finally, on the first and last nails, I'm using the gold glitter I showed earlier and just adding a bit of sparkle to these two nails since they don't have any stickers or extra nail art. And I'm using my finger to smush out the glitter and move it around so it's not too concentrated. And after that, I'm going in with a matte top coat. I love how these minimal art designs look in matte. I think it really enhances the shapes and the art and the effect. And to top it off one last time, I'm using the gold glitter over the top coat on the first and last nails just to bring back a bit of the sparkle. And here is the final set. Let me know what you think of these nails down in the comments.